Take a slow breath in. Allow your attention to settle. Now imagine you are sitting in a strategy review meeting with several senior leaders and technical specialists from across the company. The discussion today focuses on a major infrastructure change that could affect how your platform operates over the next 2 years. The engineering team has spent months evaluating the proposal. The architecture review suggests the new system could improve reliability and support future growth. The room includes engineers, product leaders, and executives responsible for the company's long-term strategy. The presentation begins. A senior engineer walks through the proposal in detail. They explain how the current infrastructure is reaching its limits, and how the new architecture would create more flexibility as the company expands. Several people in the room nod. The explanation is thoughtful and precise. Then a senior executive speaks. I understand the technical argument, they say, but from a business perspective, this looks like a large investment for something customers will never directly see. The room becomes quieter. You notice the shift immediately. The conversation is no longer only about the technical proposal. It has entered the territory where status influence how ideas are interpreted. This happens frequently in decision rooms. People rarely evaluate ideas in isolation. They also evaluate the position, authority, and credibility of the person presenting them. When hierarchy becomes visible, participants sometimes adjust how strongly they express their views. You observe what happens next. The engineer begins explaining the architecture again, this time with more detail. More diagrams appear. More technical language enters the conversation. The explanation becomes longer, yet the clarity does not necessarily increase. You recognize the pattern. When someone with expertise feels challenged by someone with greater authority, the instinct is often to prove the point more forcefully. But in status-sensitive environments, more explanation can sometimes make the idea harder to absorb. You pause and consider how to guide the discussion productively. Instead of focusing on the hierarchy in the room, you focus on the shared objective. You say calmly, let's connect the technical proposal to the business outcome we care about. The room shifts slightly. You continue. If we continue operating on the current infrastructure for the next 2 years, what risks begin to appear? The engineer answers more directly this time. System outages become more likely as usage grows, and the cost of scaling the current system increases significantly. Now the executive has a clearer frame. You add one more step. So the real decision we're making is whether we invest now to prevent those risks later. The conversation becomes simpler. The room is no longer debating technical expertise versus business judgment. It is evaluating a shared trade-off. The executive responds thoughtfully. That helps clarify the stakes. If those risks are real, the investment may make more sense than it appeared initially. You notice the energy in the room settle. Status dynamics have not disappeared, but they are no longer dominating the conversation. Instead of competing for authority, participants are now contributing insight toward the same question. This is one of the quiet skills of effective leadership. Decision rooms often contain different forms of authority: technical authority, organizational authority, financial authority. Each perspective matters. The leader's role is not to eliminate hierarchy. It is to ensure that hierarchy does not prevent the best information from shaping the decision. You take another steady breath. The meeting continues with renewed clarity. Engineers explain the implications in practical terms. Executives evaluate the investment against long-term strategy. The discussion moves forward with mutual respect. You leave the room knowing something important. In many strategic discussions, the most valuable contribution is not a new argument. It is creating a structure where the right insights can be heard. And when that structure exists, the quality of the decision improves for everyone involved.